Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to the channel. It's time to talk about some Star Wars comics as we always do every week here on the Starrapter YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm just about 10 subscribers away from my 2K goal. So close, would love the support. Let's get into it. We have Star Wars The Rebellion. This is part of the one-shot series of Return of the Jedi Bridge stories, getting into that 40th anniversary. We are in the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. We're getting so much good content we're going to get from a certain point of view later on, but we're talking about this today. This one-shot is written, of course, by Alex Segura, with artwork by Matt Horick and Raphael Pentel. And this one is centered around an assassination attempt that has been learned to be coming to Mon Mothma about a couple days before the Battle of Endor. So we have this awesome conversation between the Mon Cala himself, Admiral Ackbar, and Mon Mothma, talking about why she should still go through with the plan because they are so close to getting this plan to get to the second Death Star. The Bothans are mentioned. It's great. And, well, Ackbar gets his best men to work on uncovering this mystery. So he gets Dameron as well as Shara, the parents of Poe Dameron. So it's very cool. Of course, those characters would be into play for this because this is written by the same guy, Alex Segura, that gave us that awesome young adult Poe Dameron novel called Poe Dameron Freefall. So in this, we are getting stuff about the Spice Runners of Kijimi, right? They're still around. Zori Bliss's mother is in power. She has given the information to the Empire. The Empire has this really cool Arconian cyborg that's a bounty hunter that's going to kill Mon Mothma. They get the trap, they spring the trap, and it's actually Mon Mothma that actually saves the lives of Dameron and Shara. So it's really cool seeing Mon Mothma with a smoky blaster. She is the one that's in trouble, but like Leia, she is able to take care of herself. So I love how that story concluded. We get a lot of cool Easter eggs in this story. First off, Tommaso from the Freefall novel. We get a bunch of other characters. We get the freaking Ebon Hawk type of ship in Star Wars. I think this is the first time in canon we're actually seeing the design of that ship. I was very excited to see it as a big fan of Knights of the Old Republic. I like the artwork in this. I thought it was great, especially in those early pages where we're seeing like the backdrop of all the ships. Even outside of the panels, you're seeing that spaceship design, which I thought was a really cool, nice touch. This is the Rebellion, right? We learn that there are actually dignitaries on Death Star 2, which is why it's even more pivotal that the rebels know that there's those special leaders of the Empire and why this could be such a big impact, right? Tommaso is able to give Mon Mothma that information. So it's neat that we also see the Rebellion dealing with the ne'er-do-wells of the Star Wars galaxy. Yeah, some of the criminals they're still dealing with, just like how the Empire deals with bounty hunters. So yeah, really enjoyed this one for the Rebellion issue number one shot. So getting into an ongoing series, we have Dr. Aphra's issue number 34, Resonance, written by Alyssa Wong with artwork by Minkyu Jung. And yes, it has finally come upon us. We have the Starweird. The Starweird, which was introduced, I think, in some kind of role-playing game or something or another back in early 2000s, this weird entity. Well, apparently Luke and Dr. Aphra has set that free. That is who both Shakti and Ala Secura had imprisoned in this place that Luke and Aphra have gone to. So we get that nice little flashback at the beginning about Shakti using the Kaifo bell to basically keep this thing imprisoned. And now this issue is basically a big issue about Aphra and Luke running for their lives to get out of there. And they do get out of there safely. It's crazy how powerful this thing is. It's almost like it's using the Force, but it isn't. Very dangerous enemy. We have Luke that's able to use the Force on it a few times. We have Aphra using a lightsaber to cut off its hand. We have Luke using a blaster, and they get out of there safely. They manage to contain this thing. And just when Dr. Aphra thinks it was a waste of time, she's like, well, at least we have the Kaitho bell. And she realizes it's gone, and Luke actually has the Kaitho bell in his X-Wing. So I love that little detail about how we are still in that space where Luke is looking for those artifacts, even if he doesn't know what to do with them yet. He's amassing, the ancient Jedi text, and now he has the Kaitho bell. So it's pretty neat, and this is the last issue before we get into the Scourge, which is introduced in Dark Droids, coming out at the beginning, in 2 weeks basically, at the beginning of August. So we have a lot of things building up to that with all the ongoing series, and I can't wait. This issue, it didn't have a whole lot of depth to it, if you ask me. It was just like a big adventure comic, which is fine. It's fine. I'm very much looking to see how Aphra interfaces in with this big ongoing major event in the Star Wars comics. So what'd you guys think about the introduction to the Starweird in canon? What'd you think about the Rebellion issue? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. As I mentioned off the top, I am so close to my 2,000 subscriber goal, guys. So if you are not already subscribed, do so and hit that bell icon because you'll be notified when videos like this go live, when my podcast Outer Rim Transmission goes live, because we talk a lot about other various things in Star Wars on a weekly basis over there. And I'd love for you guys to join us for our lively live chat every Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern time right here on youtube.com/Starrapter. So that's gonna do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.